Hey guys, we're back. Another episode of Zapp Talk. Weather's getting better. Spring's coming. Well, it's here, but now it's kind of, it feels like it's coming.
You're welcome.
So it's a good thing. April's winding down a little bit. Speaking of winding down, there's a series that's winding down a little bit. Well, the series is winding down, but a big
It'll
arc
never wind down.
Walking Dead number 126 comes out. Why are we talking about this book? Because it's the conclusion of All Out War. It was coming out for 7 months. It came out twice a month. Exhausting.
That's, 14 issues.
That's
a good chunk.
That's pretty cool.
Been leading up to it for a while. I think the show just ended.
Yeah, show ended a
Not
few
for
weeks
good,
back.
but they just ended their
season.
bi-yearly season. So.
If you read the last issue, the very last panel, it's pretty eye-opening, doozy, I'd say.
There's violence in it,
Yeah.
but the thing with Walking Dead is you never know what violence means anything. Because you could just get, like, poked and you may be dead, or you could get your face shot in half and you're like, they're dead, and then they're fine.
I'm still irritated by that. Carl. They showed Carl.
You should write a letter.
Carl got shot in the face, and it literally took off half of his face, and then when they showed it later on, he just, like, had a little eye patch on. But literally, half of his face was gone.
And he's like a kid. And then he's, like, playing with blocks, and they're like, where's your face? And he's like, huh?
No, but seriously, half his face was gone.
Literally, his whole, like, he got shot in the head, and chunks flew off, and then he's fine.
Later on, they just show he has, like, a little flesh wound by his eye.
If JFK was as lucky. Can I not say that?
You can, I just don't know why you would.
Because, you know, it'd be nice to have him around.
It would have been nice, but, you know.
Handsome guy, charismatic in the office. But anyway, All Out War is ending. They told us nothing about it. It's just me now. So there's really no news about All Out War other than there's an ending now. I know the next issue, the next issue, they really wanted to mess with you. I'll stand in the middle. So if you look at the next issue, there's literally no character that you know of on the front.
Yeah, because I don't know if something
they don't want any spoilers.
I don't think they're all gonna. I think something's gonna happen.
I'd like for them all to die. I want them all to be dead.
I like Andrea.
Fine, Andrea can be like, go hang out with Corey or something. I don't know. But I think it'd be cool if like something bad happens, we go to somebody else, and maybe they find like Sophia.
It would be
later.
cool if the story progressed into another group.
Well, they're gonna need new people if this is an all-out war.
Yeah, in the way they ended the last issue, it's gonna be big.
Because there's been a lot of battles and stuff, but it's like snowball fights compared to like this one. So,
yeah, so
let's see what happens.
It's gonna be cool. Original Sin number 0. A lot of talk about this. People are kind of confused. Like, what is it?
Corey Brown is the original Sin.
Deals with the Watcher, and like they showed like a few months back, like who killed the Watcher. They showed the Watcher dead. So somebody's gonna kill the Watcher. This is kind of like a prelude to it by Mark Waid, and it has to deal with Nova, I think.
Yeah, Nova's like a little scamp now. He's a little boy from the Jeff Loeb series. So he flies up. He gets to go and meet Watcher. He lives on the moon, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, the dark side of the moon.
The dark side of the moon. It's very Pink Floydian of him. But he shows up, and it's kind of like that movie where they meet the guy and he's packing his bags, like, we gotta get out, and then he just shows up dead. So this is like that precursor. He saw something that maybe he shouldn't have seen, and he can get killed because of it. And I know he's taken some hits, and he's
the Watcher died before.
Yeah.
Like, back in the 90s, they killed him.
I don't know if it's canon, but in FF, they say that there's multiple Watchers.
No, there's a bunch. He has a whole race.
It's a bunch of things. This is just the Watcher for this area, and there's been multiple Watchers for, I guess, our Marvel universe. So we'll see what happens. This one, if you're attached to him, sorry, guys.
It's going to be interesting because Marvel events, as you know, have lots of hype, and they always just kind of fizzle out. I'm hoping that this leads into something big. I really am. I'm hoping, because it's like, there's no reason for it not to. These would be events, and they've been like, blah.
The thing, too, is a lot of people were sick of events. They're like, no more Marvel events. We got that so much. But they were
good. I don't care how many.
I like them all.
I don't care. And as long as they're good, I don't care how many there are. Just make them good.
And this one, I feel like if this one isn't huge, it's going to lead into something incredible.
Which is all Marvel stuff.
Well, you think about it. Trinity War is what they needed to get them there to to Forever Evil, so maybe this will be Marvel's
Yeah.
Trinity War.
Hope so.
We'll
See
see.
what happens. Justice League United comes out. This was originally supposed to be called Justice League Canada. They changed it to Justice League United. It's Jeff
Good
Lemire's book. It's
I love
a different
Jeff
type of
Lemire.
team. You know, it's got Adam Strange, Green
Which is
Arrow.
awesome.
Yeah, Adam Strange is awesome.
Adam Strange rules.
Yeah, it's
It's a space cadet. What's
Adam
cooler than
Strange,
that?
Supergirl, Hawkman, Green Arrow, Stargirl, Martian Manhunter, Animal-Man. It's also another character on there.
Special Canadian superhero.
And which I'm excited about because my entire father's side of my family is from Canada.
Maybe it's half of you.
I think it's Charlie Brown. I think it's my dad.
It might be your dad, or I'm thinking it's like half you, half robot. It's
Okay.
just the Canadian half of Corey Brown.
I'll take it. So we'll see. I like secondary teams like this. You know, it's always the big books, but I like that's why I like Guardians of the Galaxy, New Warriors, books like that, like the secondary stuff. I was never like an Avenger guy. I like the second
I figured it out. It's probably Wolverine.
books.
He's in enough books already.
And he's Canadian, so we'll
It's
see.
Wolverine. So Wolverine will be in the new Justice League.
So this
Pick
is
it
number
up,
0.
Wolverine fans.
Again, Jeff Lemire's run on Animal Man ended, and they
It was cool. It was a good ending.
gave him this book, and Animal Man's still in it. So very cool. You can still write him. Neat. On the toy front, which Dave, I know you're a big toy guy. Marvel Select Black Widow comes out.
And this is there's not many Black Widow figures. They finally started coming out with them.
This is the one.
This is the Disney one.
Yeah, and she looks like the late '90s getup, right? But the
It's pretty
base is
cool.
kind of cool.
The base is great,
It's got like a beat up Ultron and a little Ant-Man.
especially if you picked up the Hawkeye one. This base goes hand in hand with that one.
So it's cool. Marvel Select always sells, especially when they do the right characters, which they normally do. Disney Store usually gets them exclusive first, which is fine because they do like a limited run. They're in and out. It's not like you can find them in there forever because they push them out.
Problem with these is they move stuff so fast that these ended up on the clearance rack and then disappeared before a lot of people knew they were there. So this is why they're re-releasing them. Hawkeye's been selling awesome. Black Widow is a character we were talking about earlier that it really kind of popped recently. So we'll see that.
And a couple number ones come out. You got Elektra number 1 from Marvel, and then DC is bringing in a new Secret Origins number 1, which it's going to kind of showcase on like 4 or 5 heroes every month with new Origins for New 52.
Fine.
So, but Elektra number 1 looks kind of cool too.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm not an Elektra fan at all.
I'm not either,
I
but it looks cool.
figure from what I know about her and what I've read, she'll die every single book and then come back the first page of every single book. Or maybe she'll be an alien. But the reviews are incredible for it. So
It looks
far.
cool. The art looks neat, so check it out. You know, it's not a huge week. Next week, obviously, is a big week with Amazing Spider-Man and whatnot. So hopefully this will tide you over.
Have a good one, true believers.
Bye, guys. See you at the store.